After 9 grueling weeks of regular season play, the playoffs are finally here. 10 of our 18 contestants are still in contention for the championship belt, while the other 8 have been relegated to the toilet bowl. Let's see who made it into the playoff tournament. Last season's runner-up, Frankie Sucio, has secured his spot in the playoffs and the number 1 seed with a perfect 8-0 record. Frankie started the season with a win, going 2-0 against Ajones, and continued to dominate the Spooky Dookie division by not dropping a single game until Week 5 against Ollie One Foe. In total, Frankie went 16-3 in games this season, an astronomical 84% win percentage. Getting even more insane, Frankie's 2 most used characters, Yoshi and Pyra Mithra, combined for a loss of 1 game and 8 stocks each throughout the season. If this performance throughout the season is a signal of things to come, then it is only a matter of time before we watch Frankie take home the championship belt for the 2nd time in 3 seasons. Desert Fox has continued to climb the rungs of the ladder this season and has ended the season 7-1, a near undefeated season with his only loss coming at the hands of Season 2 champ Frankie Sucio. Regardless, Fox handled business, taking out every other competitor in his path. Using Cloud as his main, Fox only dropped a single game this season, and if Fox continues his ladder climbing shenanigans, then he is looking at yet another deep run into the playoffs. Snatching the 3rd seed during the first ever round robin tiebreaker, Huggy Bear of Doom looks to face off with his longtime friend Desert Fox in the first round of the playoffs. After a mid-season slump where Huggy lost 2 out of 3 games to Ajones and Frankie, Huggy has regained his former mojo and seems to be peaking entering the playoffs. Although he lost his Week 9 matchup against Desert Fox, Huggy did not go down without a fight, taking the match all the way to 3 games. If the regular season is any indication of the playoffs, we are likely going to see another heater of a match in the first round. After starting the season 0-2, Zany DeVito has righted the ship and returned to championship form, finishing the season 5-3 and snatching the 4th seed in the Spooky Dookie division. Therefore, Zany now has home court advantage versus his tag team teammate Ajones in the wildcard match. Plenty of matchup knowledge will come into play when these two face off, and although Mike has never beaten Zany in a set, this match will, in Zany's words, be just another heater. Ajones has shown his improvement this season by going 5-3. Unfortunately, due to the intense competition of the Spooky Dookie division, 5-3 is the bare minimum necessary to make the playoffs. Making another trip to the wildcard game, Mike looks to face Zany DeVito, who he has never beaten in a full set. Although a daunting wall stands in front of Ajones, the path to championship contention is not easy. This may be the most contentious wildcard match in a long while, and will for sure be entertaining. The champ is here. Sean Vondersex has followed up his Season 3 championship with a total domination of the Freaky Boy division by going 8-0 in Season 4. With this perfect record, Sean, Frankie, and Fetty, 3 of the 4 Elder Gods, have all achieved the perfect season at some point. Frankie and Sean both achieving perfect records in the same season is also a first, but there can only be one champion. Sean has shown his championship medal this season by dropping only a single game throughout all 9 weeks, that being to King Kong Fetty. A 16-1 record results with a win rate of 94%, which on his own is completely absurd. But when combined with the fact that of a potential 51 stocks, Sean only lost 26 this season, that means of his 16 games played, potential opponents were more likely to get 2 stocked than to win the coin toss. A statement that sounds more and more insane as you look at it, but one that is only fitting of a champion. What will be done when Kingdom Come indeed? The ultimate bridesmaid of Trash Bros, King Kong Fetty, has once again finished the season strongly with a 7-1 record. Looking to finally take home the championship belt, Fetty has put on a show this season. Not only did he coast through the season, Fetty was the only person to push Season 3 champ Sean Vondersex to 3 games, barely losing in the process. With the entire Smash Ultimate roster at his disposal, Fetty looks to be a matchup nightmare in the playoffs. His first opponent will be Dark Ruffalo, who almost took their regular season matchup in a thrilling 3 games. Will Fetty come up short once more, or will he finally take home the title belt which he covets so dearly? Ruffalo soldiers rejoice! Your Messiah has for the first time reached the playoff tournament as the 3rd seed in the Freaky Boy division. By going 5-3 in Season 4, Dark Ruffalo has officially surpassed his win total from the previous 3 seasons combined. As the 3rd seed, Dark Ruffalo now faces the Herculean task of toppling the Elder God that is King Kong Fetty. Although daunting, that task may not be impossible. During their match in Week 7, Dark Ruffalo took Fetty all the way to 3 games and was mere pixels away from securing a victory over the Elder God. Will the patrons of Ruffalo Wild Wings be made proud, or will they be left unsatisfied once more? Either way, Dark Ruffalo will be a main talking point for the most improved player this season. From God of Thunder back to the wild card, Mikko has taken a step down from 3rd place last season to 4th this season, thanks in no small part to the meteoric rise of Dark Ruffalo. After starting the season 3-0, Mikko went 1-4 in his last 5 games. After the season, he was quoted saying, "I'm so frustrated that I'm about to start practicing like crazy." This end of the season stumble into the playoffs may be just what Mikko needed to light a fire under him and make some real noise in the playoffs. Jesse Kitty Clap entered the last week of Super Trash Bros regular season on the verge of being on the outside looking in for the playoffs. Fortunately for all the itty bitty kitty committee, Jesse transformed into Jesse Kitty Clutch in a Game 3 last stock last hit situation versus Hype Man the Naughty Dog Wolfie. This marks yet another playoff trip for Jesse, who returns to the wild card, this time versus Nico the God of Thunder. Although Jesse lost the regular season matchup to Nico, the matchup went 2-1, meaning that this should be an extremely close match and exciting to watch. And there you have it, the people still left in playoff contention in Super Trash Bros Season 4. Are you excited for any particular matchup? Who do you think goes all the way in either division? Find out on twitch.tv/WGWWTV on Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays, twitch.tv/KingKongFetty. We look forward to seeing you all there. Peace out, and have a good night.